Welcome back to Beef Tober.
Beef Tober.
It's spooky.
Are we starting?
I'm shouting. Ooh,
I have IBS.
Ooh, they say it's terminal.
Viewers beware. You're
In for a scare.
I ate too many lemons. Now I have ulcers. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's pretty scary.
That's what scary is over 30. Anyway, welcome to Beef Tober. For those who are uninitiated, we do a different costume every week.
I genuinely think I might pass out in mine.
Okay, you go first. You've got a medical reason, so you reveal yours first.
All right, so this is me.
Yo.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, as you can see, I've been working out. This is totally me.
Damn.
Yeah, this is definitely me and not
You're dressed as Joe Cat.
I like women, fat or black or whatever his lyrics are. I don't remember.
Fat and black. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'm turned on.
Yeah, I'm kind of fired up right now. Jesus
I'm actually
Christ.
bricked up looking at this.
Can you guys guess what I am?
A pig.
Yes.
Chihuahua?
Yes, actually.
Oh, right.
I knew it.
Here's my little buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Me
Wait,
and
since
him.
when is the
so
Taco
good.
Bell Chihuahua ripped?
Since forever, bro. Look at this shit. Bro's been doing crunches.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I see it now.
Look at this shit. He just gapes its asshole at the
Yeah.
camera.
Look at this dog's asshole. He's ripped.
And look, when he does 10 crunches, he says this.
That's fucking horrifying.
That sucks. I hate that. Put that away.
very hungry.
That collar's gonna awaken something in someone, but I'm not sure who.
Me.
I don't have my glasses on for reasons you'll see soon. So I literally just saw the ears and thought you were wearing a pig costume.
Yeah, I thought it was a pig costume too. Yeah.
It does kind of look a little pig-like. I couldn't... Actually, maybe I should... No, because the ears are pink on the bottom.
That's even
so-
more pig-like.
Yeah, exactly. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's good. No,
Yeah,
now
that
Is there
was-
something
yeah,
on your
yeah.
nose? I can't tell.
It's a little
Oh yeah, I
dog
got
nose.
a little
Dog
nose.
That's
as
what it
well.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a little chihuahua.
Who's next?
Let's go from the best, probably the best costume to probably the worst one. I'll go next.
Oh, you have not, brother. You do not know what you're
no,
dealing
well, I'm
with
doing
here.
this to make Ghost Gun feel better.
Ugh, god damn it.
Oh, look, I'll just show it to you and you can figure it out.
Yeah, let's
Alright,
see
ready?
this damn
Yeah, let's
thing.
see this.
Yo, Hardy, Carl Jr. Carl Jr. Hardy.
He's hard Carl.
Are you wearing a McDonald's shirt?
Yeah, I kind of realized that after the fact that was kind of bad timing, but I already put the makeup on. So
Oh, I thought it was on purpose.
No, hey, we'll just do that.
Where'd you get that beautiful star from?
Yeah.
I made it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
But I made it.
What a
That's
guy.
cool. That's
What
What a
guy.
crafty little fella.
I made it out of like kind of landscape sized paper, so that's why it's
Oh.
like
Yeah,
this
it's
is
a
like,
tall
why is
star.
it weird?
It's got a lot of height
It was
to it.
really tall.
a very sad star.
So what else go now?
I'll do it with my shit camera, but I'll turn to my good one.
I'm
So
ready.
I'll turn it to this one, and I'll
Yo, eat a Burger King.
Eat a Burger
Burger
King.
King.
Eat a
Yeah.
King.
Awesome.
So, dude, I swear it's gotten worse over here. Yeah, it's the king.
Wait, so did you actually went to Burger King for us and went in there and asked them for a fucking crown?
So
That's
yeah, I
epic.
went in and there was
What a
no
legend.
one there, and there was.
Yeah.
But you guys know that meme of the guy.
Shocking.
The guy, you know the meme of the guy on the plane, right?
guy on the
With
plane.
the Burger King. So
Yeah.
there was a
Oh,
family in there,
Yeah.
African American or African Canadian family. And I felt very awkward walking out without
Dude.
buying anything, just taking this from the front
Yeah.
counter, and because I didn't see anyone there, so I'm like, I'm not gonna wait and be like, hey, can I have this? So I
You
just
didn't even
sit
get
there and
yourself a
walked it.
beautiful Whopper
I did not.
as a little
no.
treat?
No,
Didn't even get a Whopper.
Your
as a
face
little
is
treat.
plastered across the back room of every Burger King.
they're like, do
Yeah.
not let this, man in.
collecting
Yeah.
crowns.
Yeah. Well, at some point during this podcast, he is going to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bitch off the plane.
Millers.
Millers.
Let's see your costume.
All right. You ready?
Oh,
Hey there, everybody.
that is so
It seems that there's going to be two people here saying the N-word.
Yeah. Also, the Carl's Jr. stars racist. Not about anything like that.
Oh my
How did my
god.
All of them
That's
are.
Like-
incredible.
Dude, that is awesome.
Hi.
That's awesome.
All right, there we
That's
go.
epic. Are you the sexy one or just like the classic one?
Well,
Of course he's a sexy.
You
come on, no,
decide.
not the sexy one.
Dude, that's so good.
Well, I guess if you're the racist one, then you're the classic one.
What the hell's a doing on this podcast?
It's a character. It's a character.
I don't know. Is gonna be here. I gotta go hang out with Papa John. We got slurs to say.
Day of reckoning will come.
I want to see James's costume.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
All right.
Is that the
He's
Noid?
the Noid.
He's the Noid. Oh my god. He's the fucking Noid.
We got 3 people that are gonna say the N-word.
That is insane.
God damn it. These have gotten worse as they've gone on. They've gotten more racist.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't laugh in this thing.
Neither.
Dude, I can't smile at all. This is like sticking to my face in the worst way possible.
I also can't laugh good because I broke my rib the other day.
Did you
Oh, God.
actually?
Wait,
Wait,
did
what?
you actually?
Yeah.
What the
What
fuck?
did
Oh my
Wow.
god.
The fuck?
Don't
What
explain
were
Dude,
you
that.
doing?
it's the most uninteresting way to break your rib. But my
Perfect
house
rose
is in a
blooming.
very hilly part of New Jersey, and our front yard has a big hill in it, and I wanted to roll down it because rolling down the hill is fun.
Hell yeah.
So I rolled down the hill, but the last time I rolled down a hill, I was about 100 pounds lighter.
Right.
So I started rolling, and I started rolling.
Couldn't
Picked
And
up
I-
a little too much
You
momentum.
learned about mass and gravity.
Yeah. I forgot about x plus y equals mc squared or whatever the
Right.
fuck, and I started mc squaring down that fucking hill. I tried to stop myself because like if you're in, you go fast. If you're out, you go slow.
Yeah.
So I like sprawled out, and then like I went over my arm, and my arm like bent under me, like came into my side, and then I like launched off my elbow, and I launched like 2 or 3 feet off the ground,
Oh,
which isn't that
jeez.
high, but I'm like flying.
Right.
And then I do like a double somersault in midair and land straight. My elbow goes straight into my rib cage, and I just hear like,
Oh my god.
Dude, what the
Dude,
What?
that's
Jesus.
so. Oh
Did
my
you have an
God.
audience at least?
yeah, no, my whole family was there.
Bro,
Understandable.
I would have paid such good money to see. Like,
I
that
know
is
my
a-
sister was trying to film it, but I was so excited. I
You were
couldn't
so
wait for
fast.
the camera. I just wanted to go down that hill.
Dude, I wish to Christ we had footage of that.
I know.
Can we pay someone on Fiverr to recreate it?
But apparently, all you have to do is just like you just wait like 4 weeks and it's all good. So that's kind of nice at least.
Oh,
That's nice.
That's pretty cool.
I guess if
Just
it doesn't
heals
like,
itself.
is it just like cracked or is it fully like, fully busted?
I don't know. I think it's broken, but a broken rib is the same thing as a cracked rib. It just takes longer to heal, basically.
Sure.
Unless you like
Yeah.
shatter your
Oh.
rib cage, which I didn't do, but
Well,
So does that mean your doctor's
Just
prescribed
launch in
you
the air and
4
turn
weeks
your
of
whole rib cage into
playing
powder.
video games and hanging out and having a good
I
time?
wish.
I prescribe you in Xbox.
I
Unfortunately,
got
you
4
can't
weeks
work
of
out.
no
so
hill rolling, which is really tragic.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
that's
It's the
straight
one
fucked
thing.
up.
Yeah.
The one thing.
Coach,
I don't.
I
know
want to
why.
roll again.
Coach, let me
back in,
roll.
coach.
Coach, let me roll.
Coach, I can
God
go. I
damn
can
it.
roll. Coach, I can roll.
I still can't believe he's the Noid.
That's so good.
I love-
These are
I
all
love
so
the Noid.
good.
Yeah.
We were talking
thought
about the
that-
Noid the other week, and I was like, fuck it, I want to be the Noid.
Yeah. So the
Noid.
story behind the
How-
Noid.
You-
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't get how it's Domino. I'm Domino's for anyone who's wondering.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I didn't know about this guy until Doplex. I think all 3 of you guys brought him up like a few weeks ago, and
Yeah,
I was the
yeah.
only one that didn't know him. And it's literally just a big red gangly freak with the letter N like buried into his fucking chest.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
how
yeah,
The
it's
yeah,
jokes
pizza
write
related.
themselves. Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
concept, as I know it, and for anyone who actually, so I've never seen these ads because they didn't run this where I was from. But my understanding as a pizza historian was that they would use that it was like a personification of all the things that could go wrong in pizza delivery. So like
Yeah.
when your pizza is cold or if it gets squished, like that isn't just physics. That's the Noid coming in and standing on your pizza box and blowing you on it to make
Yeah.
it cold and all that.
So
sort
it's
of
like
stuff.
it's like
shit.
Krampus.
Yeah,
kind of,
literally.
right?
Yeah,
But
he's
Krampus
the
of
pizza
pizza.
Krampus.
But why would you want that? Like, I don't understand that. As
No, so
Yeah.
what this,
Our pizzas are so fucked up every time you get them delivered, but it's not our fault. It's the Noid.
It's not us.
it's the character we've invented.
It's like a fucking burger place having like a cum drop as their mascot. Be like, this is what would happen if cum got in your burger somehow.
Which would be crazy, and it's definitely not us putting cum in your burger. It's not.
I think the idea is the Domino's, the good hearty faceless Domino's worker
You're hardy.
kills the Noid with an elephant gun every time or something. I feel like that was the implication. Is like, no, we
Oh,
keep him
right.
away.
Yeah.
We racially segregate
Big
the
net.
Noid with the big E on his chest away from the pizza.
So
He's
they
not
created
allowed.
like they created their own scarecrow to then knock down.
No, literally.
That's beautiful
Yeah.
marketing.
They false flag, yeah.
The funny thing is they did that, and then it's like, oh, we've created like an iconic character, like a mascot of sorts. Even though he's
Yeah.
meant to be a villain, he's recognizable. So then they started making like video games and like cartoons, or not cartoons, just ads, I suppose. But video
Yeah.
games, especially where you play as him, but they have to contrive an even eviler character.
Stop the pizza from being delivered.
Yeah, but like I thought that his whole no, that's the thing. You're
Courtney,
not
put footage of the Noid while Chris
Yeah.
is talking.
in the games. You're not like trying to fuck people's pizza over it. Now you're playing as the Noid who's now good. He's a very deep character. The lore.
He's got layers. Yeah.
He does, like an ogre.
Real quick, before we move on from the Noid, the reason why they stopped using him is because some dude with schizophrenia, his last name was Noid, and he thought the commercials were talking to him, so he went in and he held up a Domino's, so they had to
That's
stop using him.
awesome.
If that guy's watching, it is about you. That is real.
It was always about you.
It always was about
Yeah.
you. It's always
It
been.
was. You were right.
You are
Yeah.
vindicated, and
Yeah.
gang stalking's real as well.
And just so you know, I live in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
So come and
Not
find him.
anywhere else. Go
Never.
find him.
Find me, bitch.
Well, originally that was when you said when you were making the N-word joke, James, one of our classic N-word jokes. I thought you were. I forgot that he has a big N on his chest. I thought you were just doing it because that is something annoying you could say.
That is true.
That's true.
but-
If
Yeah.
a delivery man walked up to your house and called you the N-word, that would be something that the Noid would do to sully your
Exactly.
experience.
Exactly. That would ruin
Yeah.
the pizza experience.
Yeah.
Calling Domino's customer service like, hey, one of your delivery drivers just called me the N-word. Like, nah, sir, that was the Noid.
Was he big and red?
It was the
Did he
Noid. It
happen to be
wasn't
a
us.
rabbit?
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Did he have a big N on his chest? That's a pretty big clue if it was the Noid or
They
not.
put out an APB. It's like shoot on sight if you see this.
Yeah, big red 6-foot rabbit on the he has an N on his chest. Aim for the N.
If you see him, please put him down.
Please kill him.
If the Noid existed in like Saudi Arabia, they'd enact Sharia law on him.
Just chop his hands
Isn't
off.
this what,
Yeah.
isn't this what people in Saudi Arabia look like?
Yeah, no,
I
everybody
think
in
that's like
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia looks
Arabian
like that.
attire.
All of
Yeah.
That's what I
Dubai
thought.
is just
Noid.
a bunch of
The
noids.
I mean, it's so hot
They're
that
all
you'd
like
be
jumping
sunburned all the
around.
time.
They're all
That's
Yeah, they're
exactly.
all hopping around.
Yeah.
they're all like Mecca at the big cube, just hopping around.
They just jump
Is that
over it. They're
offensive? I don't
constantly
know. Is
jumping
that-
over
They
the
call Saudi
cube.
Arabian people the Noid. Is that offensive?
Nah.
I don't know.
Well, actually, we call them noids
They-
to be specific.
What the fuck?
That's fire. That's so fire.
Oh, I had to loosen my
so
fucking
fire.
buff suit for
The
that
costume's
one.
taking over you, Andrew.
Yeah, okay, the Colonel's
I'm
enabling Andrew.
crying.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was
God, I'm
not
crying.
Andrew Miller's. That was the Colonel from KFC. Please direct all anger to KFC.
To this address.
Andrew, you got a little bit too much Arkansas going on. We need a little more Georgia. We need a little more of that
a
beautiful
little more
drawl.
We need some
southern.
of
A
West
little more
Virginia.
southern.
Oh yeah, give me some of that.
Wait,
yeah.
That's
Give us some
Southern
Ruckersville,
comfort, yeah.
Virginia.
Give us some Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Well, here's the thing about KFC.
Actually, I don't know if Tom knows this. Andrew Miller is was neighbors with Chris Chan or something similar. Anyway.
It's true. Yeah,
Wait,
no, we were
yeah.
best
He
friends
was.
growing up.
Andrew helped build Quickville.
Okay,
The
I'm
media
being
won't tell you
gaslit.
that.
I believed you
Brick
for like
by brick.
Andrew,
one second.
Andrew introduced Sonic into his life.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I am
Would
the
never.
It's
person that
it's
introduced
Andrew's
Sonic.
Oppenheimer moment. No, you're
No,
from
I have been to
Ruckersville.
Charlottesville. No, I'm not from there.
No, whatever.
It's that scene from fucking. It's that scene from Oppenheimer where he's like in the classroom and everyone's clapping while Japan is getting fucking turned into goo, and he's like
Yeah.
having like
I'm just-
flashbacks and. It's just Andrew fucking. It's just Andrew seeing Chris Chan like fucking the cake with his dick out and farting on it.
Everyone's
He's like,
laughing, and he's like, "What have I done?"
What's the Sonic character? And I'm like, well, if you look right here, the Sonic character, he's blue. And if you want
We
to,
got
Yeah,
you can go
and then
fast.
flash
And the
forward
cool
and he's
thing is,
fucking his PS5 or the PS3.
Yeah, it's like
I'm gay. I'm gay.
The
I'm gay.
I said it.
about
I'm
this,
gay.
but it's kind of impressive the amount of Chris Chan type characters that exist on the internet today because it's so easy to, just turn on your phone and start recording something
Yeah.
on TikTok. Like the amount of weird little Chris Chan-esque characters is blowing up. But like I was rewatching some old Chris Chan stuff the other day, and it's like, man, he put in so much effort to
Yeah, exactly.
to be on the internet. Like it wasn't
That's what
like
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
you had to like
That's why
set
he's
up,
the
like,
goat.
camcorders or digital cameras,
she's
and then,
the
like,
goat.
or put it on fucking the PlayStation.
Bro, he was like
you know?
editing
PS3.
and filming his videos on a PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
how
It's
it's
an
fucking,
eye camera or
It's
whatever. Those
Yeah,
are the ones
like-
that no one had. Yeah, the eye
Insane.
toy.
Yeah.
Like you
I
can
totally-
stumble on like 10 different, like if you go on YouTube Shorts and just scroll for like 30 minutes, you'll get like 5 to 10 Christians.
Yeah.
That like
Oh,
if it
yeah,
was
yeah.
2008, they would have the possibility to become Christian.
They'd have a
Kinda
whole
like how,
document
like,
about them.
Like if you started gaming in like 2010, like PewDiePie and posting it, like it's
Christian
like anybody.
plays.
No offense to PewDiePie, almost anybody could have been PewDiePie, but it's like,
Mm.
but it's the wherewithal to do it when they did it. And
Exactly.
and to overcome obstacles that have been removed for the rest of us.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Well,
bro, Chris
yeah.
Tran was straight up fucking
Chris Tran.
pioneering.
Trans, yeah,
Chris
that's
Tran
right.
was pioneering the fucking.
If Chris was Asian.
Well, dude, there's
The
all those like
fucking
new
Chris
ones now. There's like Daniel Larson, like World of T-shirts.
World
Yeah.
of T-shirts, dude.
Cyrax.
World of
Oh, yeah.
T-shirts, bro.
There's
I
so
love-
many
dude,
now,
me and
yeah.
my friends want to. So he does a thing where he'll take you on a tour throughout like Brooklyn and the Bronx to like a bunch of bars that he likes. You literally pay him like $25 and buy him his first drink, and you can just like follow him around the whole night, and he'll just. And he's a. If you guys don't know World of Shirts, he's insane.
He's like,
Yeah,
But
that's
he's like
yeah.
Christian. He's like Christian
Lord.
if he was really violent and drunk at all times.
In New York
Hell
City,
yeah.
he's
Still
in
had
New York
autism.
City
Beautiful.
too. Yeah, there's one
Yeah,
where he's like
but
in Times
Me
Square
and my friends
singing,
want to
and
do
he's
it
like,
so bad.
he's like, the lights will inspire you, and some black lady comes up, it's like, shut the fuck up! Like, why are you yelling in public? It's so
during
it's so good.
during COVID, he went from a guy. He was like a dude with autism that just like was a little quirky, and then his
you
mom
showed me.
died, and he just became like an alcoholic, and then quickly became like a complete scumbag and like very, like an irredeemable character, but it's still like a tragic beginning. But his
Yeah.
switch from like normal to crazy was just for like 6 months during COVID. He would literally go in the middle of Times Square and just sing New York,
Yeah.
concrete jungle. He would scream it at the top of his lungs and just film himself every day doing that. It's so fucking
Was
funny.
that, he's up on the
That's
stairs.
a
and
fire
shit, right?
routine to have.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
glasses, and he has like a buzz cut.
Dude,
I fucking hate
Yeah,
that song. I have to go.
there's
to
so
New
many
York.
clips of him screaming at people calling them the N-word, and then like other than
He's not
like I
even
saw
black.
one where dude, there were these people driving by in like a minivan, like 5 black dudes, and he called them the N-word, and then they like stopped short, and he ran up to their car and he went ah, and he like slapped the hood of their car, and then they all
fuck?
jumped out and started chasing him, and it was someone else filming all this, and he's running down like fucking 10th Avenue like like you see him blare
He's like
behind the
annoying,
camera,
yeah.
and like 5 dudes and
He is
5
annoying.
black dudes in a minivan like chasing after him, and he's just screaming, dude. It's so funny.
That's awesome.
It's the best shit ever.
That was
epic.
that was what me and Ghost come to when we went to New York.
Yeah, we did that. We
Really?
found Kudos was like, hey, there's some black guys. We don't have
I
those
was
in
like,
New
check this
Zealand.
out.
Slap
Let's
the-
run
Let's
up
go
on
slap
him.
their cars. Yeah.
Call him the N-word.
and then run away.
Oh, World of
Yeah.
Shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Classic.
world of
If
shirts.
If you ever go on TikTok lives, that's a great way to just find. Again, like most streamers, like even bad streamers, there's still a bit of setup. You have to have a PC, you have to have a webcam, you have to set up like Streamlabs and all that shit. TikTok Live has none of that. You just push a button and you're on. So like
Yeah.
you'll just scroll through and you get the most broken people with 2 viewers just sitting there being like, oh, what watch the footy tonight?
Here's my dad. My dad's setting up my way.
Yeah, it's like really weird. And they do this thing too where they have 2, I don't know how
That's
it
what
works
they all
fully,
do.
but they're like dueling. They'll put 2 random people side by
Dude,
side and
that's
you
my
have to like
favorite one.
you have to like donate fucking bits or whatever bullshit to
Oh,
like
yeah.
whoever you like the most. But like depending on who does it, there's like different. But it's so funny because it's often they're like these guys just mewing or whatever, like guys trying to be hot, being like, yeah, you should give me money because I'm so hot. But then other times you go and they'll just be like, guys, please donate more, guys.
Dude.
Guys, look, we're so close to winning, guys.
He thinks
Oh my god, thank you so. Oh, it's like shut the.
The ones I've always
It's
seen
so
is
good.
like it's like a dude from Pakistan and a dude from India. Like it's like
yeah,
those are
it's
my
always
favorites, dude.
It's like
With, like,
guys
that
from the
whole
Middle
family,
East and
right?
Southeast Asia all the time, or like wherever India is just South Asia, and fucking they're in a live dueling, and they're just like, They just do that for like 4 hours, dude. It's the
Dude,
best shit
that
ever.
shit is my favorite. We have like
That's
rage
good
baiting things.
entertainment.
We have like rage
Yeah.
baiting like news pages in Toronto. We have like a lot of Indians and like Pakistanis here, and so there's always like some video of some brown guy. Like there was one recently of some like DoorDash. He was like spitting in someone else's drink for DoorDash or whatever, and the comments you think would be like, "This is disgusting." No, it's just Indian and Pakistani people accusing each other of that guy's Pakistani. No, he's Indian. And then a couple being like, "No, he's from Bangladesh." Like, no, or Sri Lanka. Like, it's nothing about like
That's so
actually
funny.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's racism, but not from who you'd think it was.
Yeah,
it's the calls coming from
Occasionally friendly
inside the
fire.
Or
house.
dude, like occasionally you have like one black person in there being like, "Nah, like that's crazy," and then the Indians replying to that, like,
Dude.
"Oh my
that,
god!"
that one
Like,
day where it
Dude.
was the fucking it smelled
You know it
crazy. in
smelled
here.
crazy.
Yeah, you know it's
that
crazy
was
literally
like
in there.
that, where it's like I've
That was
level of
like
racism I've
1700s
never
plantation
seen.
owner racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
next level shit.
No, yeah,
that
I
was
think
the sort of
Indians
stuff
use
that
the
like a
N-word
slave
more
owner would
than
be like, "What?
everyone combined.
Hold on, man. They're not.
Dude,
they're not that
yeah.
bad."
Yeah, even like
Yeah.
the most racist guy is like, "Well, okay, let's relax."
I mean,
here."
Let's
Come on.
chill a little bit here, fellas.
Yeah, even the
I feel like
colonel,
the N-word to
colonel is not
Indians is
saying
like-
that stuff.
It's like the word "the," you know.
It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
slotted in.
It's a sentence enhancer from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
How
I
did we
love
get
it.
onto this?
I
We're
don't
talking
know.
about
Something about the
World of
noise.
T-shirts and
Yeah.
TikTok lives, I think.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I thought, James, when you brought up the Indian people, because the other thing you see a lot is people in these third world countries. It's really sad. It's very dystopian. But it'll be them and like their whole family, like five. They've got like 5 kids, and then it'll be them and then like the wife, and they're all just sitting there, just like praying towards the camera, just being like, "Please, please, oh, thank you so much for the donation.
my
Thank you so
God,
much."
yeah.
But and it's like all the kids are there too, and they're like, I guess if they do good, they probably pay. They probably get like not a bad wage for where they are. But it's like
Right.
the most like pathetic kind of like literally it's literally just e-big, and they're just like, please,
Yeah.
please, thank you, and they've got all their kids doing it too, and it's like, oh man, this
Have you seen the one of the guy who's like, "I will be reading the entire Quran on my page right now," and then someone goes to his page and it's him doing like the virtual hot dogs, like, "Wah, wah, wah, wah." It's so good.
Hey,
I need
that
to
doesn't
find that
he
video.
didn't necessarily
Oh.
lie. You get those two things can
That is
exist.
in the Quran.
I think
Yeah, that's-
aren't hot dogs pork?
that's the middle, that's the pop out.
That's like the one thing you can't eat.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
actually
they
the
make,
one
they
thing
make
you
beef
can't
hot
do.
dog. They make beef hot dog.
That is
That's
true.
true.
Yeah,
Or it could be
yeah.
a chicken
That's
hot
true.
dog.
The fish hot dog.
Not only you
This is-
fucks eat that shit.
This is not a kosher TikTok
I
live.
need a chicken hot dog.
yeah, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Only you fucks over there eat the chicken hot dog.
Y'all be eating them chicken dogs.
Yeah, I'll
Chicken
eat
dog.
Chicken
Give me the
dog.
chicken dog.
A chicken
McChicken
dog,
dog.
a chicken
Chicken
dog with like a
dog.
spicy jalapeno like slaw and some kind of
Slaw.
fucking I don't know.
Slaw.
You can make it work.
I hate coleslaw. That's
Have
Andrew
we- have
Miller
we
talking, not
introduced,
the Colonel. The
Christmas
Colonel
Tom yet?
probably loves coleslaw.
Oh, the Christmas
yeah.
songs. I
Oh, yeah.
remember
Everyone,
that.
this is Christmas time.
That's me.
This is
but it's
Christmas
Halloween
time.
time.
Welcome back.
To
Yeah,
this
it's
time.
Halloween
yeah,
time.
Halloween time.
Hey,
It's me, guys.
A rare appearance from the Halloween Tom.
Yeah, wearing my
Finally.
iconic
you can follow him
crown.
on. You can follow him on Google.
Yeah, just
Google
Google
Play.
Halloween
Look,
Tom.
you'll
Yeah,
find
Google-
me. I'm easy.
Google Plus.
Halloween
Google
Tom,
Plus.
say your iconic catchphrase.
Go ahead.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's it.
I love
There
I've
it
been
is.
waiting,
I
I've
know
been
you guys
waiting
are
like a
waiting for
month
it.
to hear
I
that.
was so
no,
nostalgic.
I kept you.
I was chomping at the proverbial bit. Oh my god, I keep turning.
I was
my
chomping
camera
at the proverbial dick.
Okay,
keep
I was
turning
looking
the
for
camera on.
the guy reading the Quran video, but I found this one instead. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I found this one. Allah took revenge on Logan Paul. I found that instead. So maybe
Shaykh
not the
Abdul
one I was
Jabbar.
looking for, but I think that's just as good.
Does it really Abdul Jabbar?
Yeah, Shaykh Abdul Jabbar.
Oh yeah, who you know him, right?
That's the channel name. Yeah, of course, everybody knows Shaykh Abdul Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the first person I ever blocked on Twitter.
Who the fuck?
Why-
I've never
I don't know
heard
why
of
that
Any
him.
was
any
Why?
particular? Do you,
Why
why do you have
block
beef
Kareem
with Kareem?
Abdul-Jabbar?
Cause he followed me on Twitter, like this was like back in like I don't know, fucking 2009 or something.
What?
And like
What?
I think it was like when people were making accounts, so they're just following everybody.
That
you know
used to
what
be
I
a
mean?
thing. I remember Chris Brown
yeah.
followed
And you
my
blocked
old
him?
account.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you're an
Yeah.
enabler.
He's like, yo, you look like you would fucking beat a bitch if she grabbed
He's
your
like-
nuts.
I was like
And
12
I
years
fuck
old.
with
He's
you.
like, yeah, okay.
And you probably just school and you were like,
Diddy
guys,
party? Yeah, I'm
You
like,
look like
guys, I
you're
got invited to this
throwing-
party.
guys, this might be my in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at one point like Justin Bieber followed like fucking 10 million people or something. I'm pretty sure he was one
John
of those.
Cena follows like 300,000
Oh, no, John-
people.
yeah,
John Cena still
And
does
Barack
that.
Obama too.
Does it
Wasn't
Yeah.
John Cena following a bunch of e-girls for a while? I feel like I remember e-girl.
Well, no, he
after
just
e-girl
follows
posting a thing
everyone.
being
John
like,
Cena
"You
does-
followed me."
John Cena does OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
Do you actually see his dick, or is it like just like
No, I think it was. I think it was a joke where
seductive?
it's like he does like innuendos, but they're like completely like PG.
Sure.
Like it's like, yo,
Fucking if you
I'm
pay money
choking the
though.
turkey,
Come
and then
on,
he's just like
John.
he's just like cooking a turkey.
I'm
Dude, you
trying to
see
see
him at the
this
Oscars?
piece
He's
of
actually
penis.
was
choking his
basically
turkey to
out.
death.
But I
It's,
think
like,
I think he
really
does it as a
It's
joke and like
it's like a
donates the
graphic,
money or
like
some
turkey
shit.
video. Yeah, he's like choking
Yeah,
the
he's,
chicken.
like,
He's just
murdering an
murdering
animal.
this chicken. Like it's like
It's
wow.
filmed
like,
on one of those like
brutally.
Russian phones where it's like a 2012 camera quality.
But the front
yeah.
is really
So
good, and then
mad.
he flips the camera around and gets bad. Like it's
I'm so
retarded
mad if I
shit.
beat my dick on camera. I'm gonna kill this fucking
I was
animal
gonna say,
instead.
He points the camera down, is just fully erect and completely naked.
John
Blowing
Cena.
it torqued.
this
Netflix is
fucking-
treating his abs like real abs. and
Dude, it makes me
stretching them out.
sick every time you reach into your stomach cavity
doesn't-
like that. It's,
I have to
Yeah.
do it to be able
It's
to breathe because I
fucking-
feel
yeah.
like it's just like constricting my fucking rib cage. I'm
Oh, so
How does
like
it
they didn't
blend
have
into your
Mexican
skin
skin
so well?
colors.
Well,
So,
that's
like,
right.
you-
It,
they
it
just look
blends
like
into
you're
his
wearing
into his right. It blends into your watch arm so well for some
It
reason,
does.
even though it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
Yeah.
like a
related
farmer's
to you.
tan, like a slate farmer's
Yeah.
tan.
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, it's not bad. The nipples like feel actually very real. Like when I do
That's
this.
that's fucking strange.
Yeah, like look how far. Can you see this? How far I can fucking pull these bitches apart?
damn.
God dang.
I wish I could do that
some
with my real
elastic ass nipples.
I can do that with
I
these
could do
ones.
that.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah, I
real,
can stretch these things out to
Oh,
point here if I really go at it.
Yeah, check that out. How you guys like that?
Hell yeah, dude.
You guys like that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, I just ripped it off. No! I just ripped off the fucking nipple.
No!
I'll tell you eat it. I'll tell you eat the nipple.
Nipple
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
nipple down!
4,
All right, count us
3,
in.
2, 1.
2.
3. Fuck
2.
you.
Kudos.
Damn,
you.
that's crazy. I can't believe I
yeah.
got it. Yeah, 2.
Just like a second delayed.
No, I'm missing a nipple. Fuck, this is.
Bro is
this good.
nippleless.
That's good. Well, now we can't get hit with copyright or
That's true,
age
yeah.
restriction or whatever.
Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
like areola
Now you,
right
but now
here.
you can't replace. Now you can't return that.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I was planning on doing that. Maybe I'll-
Someone's
I
probably
got
tried
this
to
back.
like. Someone's probably tried to like patent or trademark the nipple or something, right? Like you always hear about those
Yeah.
companies trying to be like remember when fucking the Fine Bros tried to copyright reactions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was awesome.
They rocked for
Can you
that,
imagine?
dude. I wish they went through with that.
They should have went through with it,
Wish
and
they
then
won.
you know, like if you own the patent to like like fucking I don't know pallets or like seatbelts or some shit, you have to pay 1 cent every time you make one. It should be like that. Every reaction YouTuber has to pay them like 10 cents.
You would have no
Yeah.
Jinx Reload. There'd be no, none
true.
of these streams.
What would the
iconic-
world
there would be
be
no
without
execution.
Jinx
iconic
Reloaded?
YouTubers, Jinx Reloaded. Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be no
Is he still-
XQC, there'd be no fucking
Asmongold,
Sniper Wolf.
yeah.
There'd be
It
no,
was a
yo,
year without a sniper wolf.
Sniper wolf.
What's she doing these days? Because I haven't seen her pop up anymore since the
Bro,
Jack
she's
films
probably
thing.
made so much money. I wouldn't be
She's
surprised
Oh,
if she
yeah.
just
still doing
retired.
the same old.
She'll be
shit.
set for
vanished
like
to the goon realm.
50 years.
Yeah.
Well, because
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
she
she's
get
rich like
demonetized on
beyond
like
fucking-
one of her accounts? Did that ever get undone?
It was like what they did to Logan Paul when he fucking filmed that dead
Oh,
guy. It
yeah.
was
Oh,
like
she's
a couple
still
months.
yeah, she's still making videos. Like she posted one
Yeah,
3
she's still
hours
making
ago.
stuff.
Oh, dude, 125K views in 3 hours. That's crazy.
That's
I mean, her
Yeah.
views are
Insane.
down from what they were, but they're still like stupidly high.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's mostly it's just kids, right? It's
Yeah,
just like
it's gotta
12-year-old
be.
kids that are
Boobies.
either girls who are like, she's funny, or boys that are like, oh,
I think it's kids, and it's also like
tits.
It's like
it's very
45-year-old
brain rot
guys.
content. 'Cause it's kind of, not to put it on the same level as this, but it's like America's Funniest Home Videos kind of shit where it's just like, oh, here's a collection of like funny things to watch, and unlike
And that.
America's Funniest Home Videos,
Excuse
not a charismatic person to tie them together, but like if you just like watching funny videos. I was like, I guess here's a good selection of them.
It's like Instagram Reels, but like curated around. Like,
Kind of, yeah, pretty much.
exactly.
There's like she's just a vacuum, a void of personality.
Yeah.
So you kind of like, she's inoffensive enough, I guess, in the videos.
It's basically
alright,
like, what if Daily Dose of Internet had tits?
and was busted.
Damn. Okay. You said that, not me.
Yeah, shawty.
Sniper Wolf.
Yeah.
Look at the camera. Sniper Wolf.
I wanted to
hit on my 400,000 subscriber channel that I haven't posted on in 2 months. If you're interested in that, if that turns you on.
It's alright. I also haven't posted in like 2 months, 3 months. Whoops.
I haven't posted in 2 years.
Yeah, I haven't posted it like
I never
almost 2
post.
years.
I don't even have a channel, bro.
I don't know what YouTube
I
is.
posted 3 years, bro. I haven't
What
posted.
the fuck is content?
Yeah, I don't know what
Noflex
YouTube
made a
is.
video that's bigger than any single video that any of us have ever made, and then he just quit.
Then I just gave up.
It's just like I've hit.
What's it
I've
on
hit-
now?
I don't even know. I haven't
Like
looked.
5 million probably.
I haven't looked.
Dude, is
I
this
can
at
check
3.8
literally
million?
right now.
The manhunt for Disney's.
Yeah,
forbidden-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
3.8 million.
That's
Oh, shit.
crazy.
You
dude.
fucking bitch.
That's
You're such a
unreal.
bitch. I hate you.
That's more views than
I
I've
fucking
ever had on
hate
a
you.
video.
Yeah, that's more than mine easily. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
Doug-
Hey,
It's
if it
like,
makes
yeah,
you
I'm
guys
still
feel
gonna
better,
post
I've
more.
completely. I forget I make videos. I had made videos.
Well, you don't.
Well, right, but I mean, I forget I ever did sometimes.
I kind of do
weird.
at this point too.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
because fucking Scott told me he liked that video, and it took me a second to be like,
Who's
oh,
Scott?
oh, Coleman
Waz?
Scott.
Scott
Yeah,
the
the
Waz.
Scott the
Yeah.
Waz liked your
Hey,
video?
y'all, don't
I don't know.
get
Well,
it.
you just went to TwitchCon. I
y'all.
didn't know if Scott the Waz was
Oh
there.
yeah, sorry.
That-
Well, no,
honestly,
when
wouldn't
he
be
said that,
surprised
like
that
it took me a second
probably
to
knew
remember,
Scott
like,
was.
oh wait, that's my video. I forgot I forgot I used to do
yeah.
those. You know,
This- before all your time was sucked up making
Yeah.
videos for other people.
dude, I literally fucking have worked for close to like 40 something hours straight, so I'm very out of it right now.
Holy shit,
sucks.
bro.
Christ.
Yeah, it's
Well, you look
But I love it.
fantastic for a guy
you're-
who just
you're-
worked
No,
40
yeah,
hours.
no
yeah.
You're in the best
Stokeflex.
shape
You
I've
look
ever seen
jacked,
you.
bro.
No offense, Doblex, but are you like the slowest editor to ever live on the planet Earth?
No,
Like,
that would
how
be
are
me,
you
bro.
not?
Fuck you.
That would be me.
Just
no, honestly, I'm just like a hyper fucking like not perfectionist, but I just get so like fucking worried where I'm like, I will watch something like literally multiple times for hours and just be like, okay, I'm happy with that. I can now move on to the next 10 seconds. You know what I mean? It's just like,
God damn.
Bruh.
Don't
Yeah, I
has
don't-
that awful mixture of both perfectionism and also the ability to like achieve what he wants to make, you know? Like I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, it'd be so cool if I did this big crazy over the top thing, but nah, I don't know how to do that, so I guess I'll just move on. But
Yeah, I'll do that.
Dude,
Like, I'll do half of it.
I
and
do
then
know
just
how to
move
do
on.
that.
This is mostly unrelated, but that reminds me of like on my first video essay that I did with green screens. I remember like I didn't really understand what anything was at that point still. So like I knew
yeah.
that if I wanted a picture of something with no like black or white square around it, it was like a PNG. But that's
did you,
all
like,
I
write
knew.
letters or something and like
Okay. I didn't know how to use text in Premiere for like 3 years.
yeah.
So I would go into Microsoft Paint and literally draw the words with my mouse and then put a black background and then use the screen transparency.
Oh, like,
It is
that's
so
when-
insane that you
It's
knew how to
such an-
screen something
I
before
know,
you knew
man.
how to use
It's
text.
so
That is such a
advancedly,
funny.
like I don't even. You're so advanced, but it's so dumb at the same
Yeah.
time. It's like
Yeah.
it's such great problem solving, but just like brainless.
Also the-
But exactly,
fact
I
that-
found my
the
way
fact
there.
that for
But that's
three
kind of how
years-
you. That's
For 3 years, you didn't think to Google how to add text in Premiere. I've got the system
But
down.
that's how
I know
like
what to
I
do
figured out how to like it was like 2 or 3 years of just doing that where it's like perseverance that kind of let me just like skirt going to college and like teach myself a skill that's like
Yeah.
worthy
Oh,
of
yeah.
like
Yeah, for sure. I
building
will
a
say,
career.
The
also,
thing
You know
is,
what I
you
mean?
still
Yeah, like-
you still did it. Is the most important
Yeah.
thing, and I've always said like
Exactly.
if there's something you really genuinely are passionate about and want to do, you'll make it work, even if you're like fucking like making words in Photoshop because you thought a text joke could be funny, but like you didn't know how to do it, but you made it
Yeah.
work. You know,
Yeah,
whereas I feel like if
exactly.
you're doing something that you don't want to do, a roadblock like that's enough for you to be like, nah, fuck this, I'll whatever. I'll
But
do it."
Man,
so
yeah.
I did
Life
a
is
similar
Roblox.
thing with like I knew that PNGs could get rid of stuff, and I was making some video essay, and I needed like a picture of a piece of a meatloaf, I think.
Mm.
And I found a picture of a meatloaf, and when I put it into Premiere, like it was a PNG, but it was one of those ones where it's like, whoever did it, like it had like jagged white like shit all around it, like it was a really bad one, and like little random white dots, like within the border of like the actual like aspect of the image, and I was just like, oh, I guess this is what PNGs look like, like it's probably so hard to get it like perfect. So I just like used that, and then I remember dude, this is like 6 years ago, so please retain your cringe for someone who I'm not this person.
Go
but
on.
I like promoted this video on like I paid money to advertise this YouTube video, like thinking like, well, this is, if I put money into it, I'm gonna get money out of it. You gotta spend money.
You gotta spend money to make money, baby.
And someone commented, and it's like, why are you spending money? Like a random person that got the ad clicked into the ad, went to my video, and commented, why are you spending money when you don't even know how to get a fucking transparent picture of meatloaf? Like, and put it in your video.
That's so.
And I remember being like, "What? I'm trying my hardest. You know how hard? You don't make meatloaf or videos of pictures of meatloaf. You don't. You take a picture of a
I've
meatloaf.
never made a meatloaf video.
You don't understand the meatloaf struggle.
That's what meatloaf looks like in real life. It has transparent, jagged edges and and floating white bits.
When I make Dopix, can you get Die Docs ready, and let's go word for bar, and we'll recreate James's Meatloaf video as it's the impact of Meatloaf on the Super Mario Brothers franchise. This is our 2018.
Meatloaf the singer or Meatloaf the food?
What is this? Makes you
Rip
happy.
Meatloaf the singer.
But this is
alright.
This maybe the food, because I feel like I can relate more to that.
Okay.
But this will be our 2018 YouTube video game essay.
All right, can I go first?
Wait,
you go first.
Okay, I'll let you guys go off.
No, Tom, you're in this. Christmas, Halloween Tom.
Okay.
Halloween Tom.
Black.
Interesting.
That's what's on screen.
Okay.
Who's next?
The dark
I
side.
don't think we're doing whole sentences.
Yeah, wait.
Oh no, word for word. Literally
word
one.
association.
Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. All right, go ahead.
People.
God damn it, someone had to. Great.
Andrew. Prone.
Two.
Christmas Tom.
2.
Be careful.
Consume.
Oh no.
Meatloaf.
Chicken. Oh wait, hold on.
Chicken.
Sorry, take that out. Sorry, got a little ahead of myself. Got a little ahead of myself there.
I was just looking at my demographics.
Classic Colonel.
Wait, did Doplex you go?
Yeah. I'll go again. Tomorrow.
Christmas Tom.
Wait, is it me? What was the sentence? What was the word before?
What the fuck is the sentence?
Black people
Are
very
prone to consume meatloaf chicken tomorrow.
With
Me.
Let's have some video games.
That's it. And now we're gonna get a bunch of really mean comments for promoting that.
That was a YouTube short.
Yeah. So it's a little bit too like naked jakey for me.
Yeah.
We're kind of naked
Kinda
Jakey
taking a page
if
out
you
of
ask
the-
me.
You're like
Jakey's
Nakey
book.
Jakey if you didn't know how to use a PNG.
Yeah,
Jakey Jakey, if you've never
Jakey
seen
clown.
Meatloaf
You're a
before.
Jakey clown. You can't use a fucking green screen.
You
piece of
fucking
shit.
dumbass.
What if the Noid was a Trix rabbit
True.
doing red face?
There
That'd
you
be fucked
go.
It might be.
That'd
Well,
be
his
fucked
face
up,
I
actually,
think.
I actually don't think his face is red. So I think
Yes,
James-
it
Yeah,
is.
he's just a
Yes,
guy.
it is. Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Silly
Doesn't he have,
rabbit.
like,
Tricks are
like,
for natives.
Face? Like
No,
mouth,
he got
Batman mouth?
all redhead. Red.
I think
Oh,
he pink
redhead.
face. Doesn't
He full red. Nah, he full red.
He full red.
I thought he had maybe I'm misremembering.
Pink face,
I'm
red
like, I will
ass.
pull
That's
up-
the way I like to fuck.
It is very funny what you're saying about advertising your videos, because it's probably the worst idea in the world, but like so many people first will think that it works. And secondly, if you try and like promote your videos anywhere, like on Reddit and shit, they're like, oh, buy an ad instead. And it's like, who the fuck's gonna click that?
Yeah, no,
Dude, I
Reddit
promoted
ads are
video-
fucking useless, dude. They're
think
no one ever
useless.
clicks on them.
Yeah, no,
No.
absolutely not.
As
I
much
think
as
I
they try and
paid for-
disguise them, it's like to look like normal content. It's no one clicks on them.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think when the legendary gaming channel I ran back in 2017 or whatever,
Shout out.
I think
Mr.
we
Beast
paid to
Gaming.
have a couple of the videos promoted on Facebook,
That's rough.
which brought in some humongous views, I must say.
Oh yeah, all 13.
I feel like that's I
Yeah,
feel
all
like that's
13.
better. That's got to be better. Like I was literally advertising just a full video, like not like a 30-second ad. It was like one of those ads you get that's like 18 minutes long, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
advertising my entire video essay just like against other people's videos. Like
That's so
there was
funny,
no
though.
hook or catch
That's
or anything.
awesome.
It was
Like,
just
hey.
their video.
I know you wanted to watch this video on
But
the
check
the
out-
Titanic sinking, but
But what about
Meatloaf?
PNG?
That-
What about
That
me?
would be-
Meatloaf?
That is like almost a gay. Like if you lent into it and you're like the first 5 seconds, you're like, oh no, this is an ad, but just hold on, I'm trying to get this video out. Like there could be like a way to make that work.
Oh yeah,
I-
100%.
I think of a very like a person with autism with their special interest being like Mr. Beast algorithms
Yeah.
could probably make that work in a beautiful way. But
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
sadly, my
Yeah.
special autistic interest is pizza.
No,
I'm kind of-
unfortunately, you also have
I'm-
rabbit
yeah, I'm-
ears. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that too.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm scared when I meet
Should
someone
we,
who's
uh,
over the age of like 18 who watches Mr. Beast, because it's always like, it's usually just like weird like hustle culture freaks who are like, you need to watch
Yeah.
like, the Beast.
Yeah, there's that like it's like little kids and then guys who are like almost like not quite Andrew Tate guys, but in that same
get up at
ballpark,
4
you
a.m.
know? Like,
I eat
yeah.
breakfast.
then, like-
I eat my protein. I work
They
out.
get
I
off-
watch
they get
Mr.
off
Beast
on
videos
money.
for 3
No,
hours.
And then
I
like
get
work
off
out
on the
again.
concept.
every
I make my bed.
Every pathetic 35-year-old mid-tier YouTuber who just wants to kiss the ring so they can get like a chance at some attention.
Yeah.
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 Please, Mr. Beast.
Please, Mr. Beast, please put me in your video.
Give me an algo
Please don't
boost,
censor my
Mr.
face.
Beast.
Please don't censor
Yeah,
my
Mr.
face.
Please
Beast,
don't
if you're
censor
listening,
my
fuck
face.
you. Fuck you, bro.
Dude,
You'll
fuck
never
you,
be on
man.
this show.
And that comes straight from KFC, dude.
Yeah,
This comes
Okay.
from all of the
Okay.
big
Burger
media
King and
corporations in America. Fast food don't fuck with you, Mr. Beast.
Yeah, we know what you did with
And
Beast
neither
Burgers,
do
okay?
neither
We
do
know what
we
you
we
did
don't
with
the most
forget.
popular slur in the world.
Exactly.
You know, one of us could have been Mr. Beast, and we still would have fit the theme.
Oh, that
How
is
crazy
true.
is that?
Beast
Oh,
Burger.
yeah,
That is true.
Lunchley.
What's that? There's some more
Mr.
drama there
Beast!
now, right? With the lunch, I haven't been following it at all.
I mean,
at all.
pretty much.
Yeah.
The gist of it, I believe, is
Minecraft
The
Joe
jizz of it.
was mean to British Black Guy 4. And then
Oh, you know what's funny? I literally know
true.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, exactly. That clears it up pretty nicely,
Dan, whatever,
actually.
Damn TDM
Damn
and
TDM.
KSI.
damn titty bam.
Yeah, KSI.
Fuck, dude.
KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast created their own version of Lunchables, and it's just Lunchables, except it's got a Prime instead of a Capri Sun and a fucking
Yeah.
Beastables instead of whatever bullshit chocolate Reese's or whatever.
And then
the rest
Mr.
of
Beast
it's
is like, really? You're gonna be mean to me when I just want to give a version of Lunchables to kids that's a little healthier and doesn't have lead in it?
Yes.
And, but it's yes, one.
Yes.
Two, he
Yeah,
said the same
absolutely.
thing about Feastables. He's like, Feastables only has 4 fucking ingredients.
It's good for you.
Cocoa beans, water,
Come.
my cum,
Mike,
and lolly
I mean, wait, hold on.
computer. And then,
Yeah.
but-
There's a
and then-
whole
but
lolly
then
computer
as
in
soon
my
as it got
chocolate
really
bar
popular and he got it
motherboard.
picked up by like Walmart and everything, he just like very low key changed the ingredients to just like 19 chemicals that make up like every Hershey bar and all the
Yeah.
shit. He was
Yeah.
like,
What?
that stuff's
Right.
terrible. Like never fucking.
No,
So it's
that
like,
stuff
bro,
tastes
you're gonna.
bad.
He in 2 months he will literally be fucking taking the graphite out of pencils and sprinkling it like pepper over the
So
fucking.
there really is meant to be
A little
isn't there, like
extra flavor.
investigations into the lead content of fucking Prime as well. Anyway, it's like, but so that
That's
How you
happened.
get
awesome.
lead in the juice?
dude, Prime is crazy. I remember when it came out, there was like lineups at like the gas
It's
station
so
around the corner
bad.
from my house, and
Yeah.
now it's
That's
like,
insane.
dude, now there's like they can't even get rid of it. It's always on sale every time I go
Yeah,
in.
Yeah.
it's
like,
it's
no one-
not nice.
It was all
Yeah.
hype, right? I think it just
It's
tasted
it's
like
so
shit.
syrupy. It's well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably most kids.
It tastes like candy or like a melted freeze pop.
It
You know,
tastes
like-
yeah,
that's
it
disgusting.
tastes like a
Yeah.
melted freezy. Or
It's
Yeah.
way
Dude,
too
there's
sugary.
a-
It's gonna make me
There's
sick.
the episode of
Let
South
me drink
Park
my
about
monster
Prime.
now.
Oh, really?
There's that episode of South Park about Prime. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Is there really?
But like, yeah, it's genuinely the most like
It's about
accurate.
Amazon though.
Is that what it's about? It's like
I was
the only
just
reason
I
the
was
kids
being
want
silly
the
'cause
Prime. is so they could put it in the little
Nice.
fucking side pocket of their backpack. Like they don't even drink it. It's just like a fucking
Sure, yeah.
like
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
it's
to
like
show that
it's
they
like
have
Beats
it.
by Dre. It's like
Yeah,
does
literally.
a seventh grader listening to fucking Macklemore really need a $300 pair of fucking
Yeah.
headphones? No,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
they need it to show all
Thrift
their
shop
friends
doesn't
that
sound
they're
the same
dope.
on Apple headphones.
Yes.
This costume's taken over you. Like,
Yeah,
every
go.
time.
I'm sorry.
Get into your
Just
bloodstream.
letting it go.
Just letting it fire, firing on all cylinders.
We're 1 minute.
I'm sorry
from,
about. I'm sorry about that.
We're 1 minute
Gets
from
better than me
midnight. Where
sometimes.
midnight is the M word. Is the closest
Yeah.
I've ever come.
The clock is
Yeah.
ticking.
About to let it fly.
You guys see
Should we do
Elon
a
Musk
table read?
jumping up and down in
I
Pennsylvania?
did see that. That shit was very
I
funny.
saw. Was that at the Trump rally?
Oh,
I saw him at the
funny,
Trump
yeah.
rally. I didn't see any of the footage.
Horribly
So.
uncomfortable.
Oh,
That's why you see his
bro.
little gut stick out when he does it.
Yeah.
He's like,
And it's
was-
just like, it's such a lame, like, I hate it. I hate that.
Yeah. Dude,
That's
Elon
really all
Musk-
you can say. It's just
I
so
don't even
lame.
need
It's
to be-
very
it's
sad.
so lame. It's like the most desperate attempt of someone to be liked.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
I
what
saw
it is.
someone
It's like that kid is
tweeted-
trying too hard to be popular.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
way too fucking hard. Did you guys see the right wing having a some dude in the back? I think I put it in talking points. There's a video because the noise they put into it to make it like extra spooky is so funny. It's literally some guy behind Trump in the audience going like
oh,
that's
the
so-
fucking
doing the
mewing
mewing.
thing.
and like mewing at the
Oh my
camera.
God.
And everybody in the comments is like, he's trying to assassinate Trump. What could this possibly
the
mean?
guy's literally he's just like
He's like
that's it. He just does this and fucking.
And there was another
puts his
person in the
finger on his
comments
jaw.
that was like, this person did it too. It's not. This is. Pay attention to this man.
Conspiracy.
And I think the top comment,
woke left.
the top comment was some dude that was like, "This is pretty much a nothing burger. It's like the Rizzler or some shit. My kid says it all the time."
It's like, listen, okay. You heard of Big Justice? You ever heard of AJ and Big
You ever
Justice?
hear of You ever hear of the
Costco
Costco guys?
chicken bake.
Chicken bake, double chunk chocolate
hot
cookie, double
Pizza.
chunk
Rizzler.
Chinese penis. You know,
Double chunk Chinese.
Junk
penis.
Chinese penis. Fine.
Double chunk Chinese penis.
I've been on the
Double
lookout for
Chinese
one of those for a
penis.
long time.
Costco's in town here, so I can't get it anymore.
Double
Oh,
chomp.
that-
Can't get the
But
double
every time I
chunk
watch the
chocolate
videos, I'm like,
starfish.
oh, God, I would love to get a double
Dude,
chocolate.
Chocolate
Speaking of which-
starfish, yeah.
Speaking of which, sorry, I have to bring this up. Fucking when I went back to Chatamax's Airbnb, they literally had a fucking pile of chicken bakes and double chunk chocolate cookies. Like I thought they were joking
That's
because like
fucking epic.
'cause-
What the fuck?
because we had been drinking all night and I'm like I was so fucking hungry and Scott was like, oh, there's chicken bakes at the, and I thought he was fucking joking, and I opened this fucking like it's this crazy looking oven thing. And it's just literally like racks of I don't know what
They got
just,
the
like,
racks
stuck
and
up-
racks
They were,
of chicken
they were
bakes,
probably going to
baby.
film some videos.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. They probably.
Yeah.
That seems like something they do for the socials or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or-
Fucking
I want to enter the chicken bake room. Are you kidding me?
For
they're
real.
not good cold, I'll tell you that much.
I mean,
I'm not a big chicken bake guy.
Yeah, they're good
Damn,
when
I
they're like
love the
super
chicken bake.
fresh. But like if you let them sit out for too long, they turn into like Play-Doh stuffed with
Well,
rocks.
yeah, because there's a
That's
lot of
fucking
cheese in there, so it just
nasty.
hardens up.
Yeah.
Really quick, before we do table read, can I tell a story about cum shoes?
Yeah,
tell us
the
story.
Oh, come on. Of course you can tell.
Please.
About
There we
cum
go.
shoes.
Come on.
Come on.
Tom, if you don't know, cum shoes is one of my buddies from my hometown.
Okay, this is a person. I thought you were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
literal shoes. Okay,
Well,
sorry.
Gotta be up
the
on
reason
the
he's named that is I don't want to
Human.
dox him, but also in the same wonderful woman whose face I farted upon. She was beating me off under the lunch table in sophomore year of high school, and I busted out my short leg, and it went on cum shoes as shoes.
What the fuck?
Hence
And
the
in
name
tradi-
cum
and
shoes.
in
We can get into
traditional-
that more later.
Traditional lower rung social tier. Even though it was James's cum and James is the freak in this situation, he's
Yeah.
now you make fun
It's
of
his
him
fault
for
for
no,
getting
he's
cum
the
done.
one. He's the butt of that
Exactly.
joke.
He's
yeah.
fucking
moron.
Exactly.
demonic.
Yeah, he's an
Fucking
idiot.
idiot.
He's a fucking idiot.
How dare he?
But so
Nice cum
so
shoes, idiot.
I hadn't seen cum shoes in like 5 years, and I moved back here and saw all my boys. We went out to like a couple bars like last
Oh,
week.
hell yeah.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah.
That
And,
rocks, dude.
Cum shoes was there, and Cum shoe sees me, and Cum shoes has never seen my
still
beautiful
cum on
my
his
beautiful long hair. There might be, honestly. But he's
Still
never seen my
there.
long hair because I always had short hair, but now I got long hair, and it
long
was
hair.
down and it was flowing and it was lush, and he was like, "Dude, you look just like this guy that I work with." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Oh, let me see." And he's searching in his phone for like 5 minutes, and I like forget that he's even doing that because I'm talking to everybody. He's like, "Dude," and he holds his phone up to me, and I'm like, "What?" He shows me a picture of a guy, and I'm like, "What is that? What?" And he's like, "Dude, this is the guy you look like." And it's literally, it's a 65-year-old mechanic with long hair, whiter than Andrew's, and he's just like, "Yo, Miller looks like this guy," and it's like a
It's 'cause you have
Polish,
long
it's like a
hair.
fat Polish 65-year-old dude with striking white Santa Claus hair,
Yeah.
and
Not even
everybody's like,
close.
"Dude,
Like not even
no,
close.
you're a fucking." He's like, "No, the hair, like he looks like
Look,
it."
it's the same length.
Yeah, it's like, anyone can
hair is
have that
never seen
hair.
long hair
Like,
before.
yeah, any dude with long
It was like completely sincere shit ever.
You really thought he was
You look
Bro,
like
that-
Kurt Cobain when he
Yeah.
had
I thought
he
long
was
hair.
But then we were talking about it had gotten a little quieter in the bar and like chilled out a little bit. So we were trying to be like a little quieter, so people couldn't. We just didn't want to blow up the vibe.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
we're trying to keep our voices down because we're talking about Bud Dwyer, is that his name? The dude that like blew his head off. That was like a mayor of some town, and he like blew his head off on a video.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the famous
He got
image of him like
Yeah, he's like choking down
"Get
a
back,
Magnum.
I'll do it.
Yeah, and then So we were talking about that, laughing, having a good time. Rip
Yeah.
Bud, and
Yeah, Rip Bud.
Rip to a legend.
what are you doing?
yeah.
Watching the game, having a bud.
Talking about
Blow your head off.
Just-
But so we're talking about that or whatever, and we're all trying to pull up a video because it used to just be on YouTube, and
Yeah.
for some reason none of us could like pull a video of it. I guess just like search. It's not on YouTube, and the search results like elsewhere are like not.
The woke left.
Yeah, well,
deleted the
exactly.
video.
They took
Well,
it from us.
I couldn't find the fucking. I searched every single thing I could to find
I
that
gotta go
video
to
of the
E-Bomb's world
the
to
three
find
dudes
it.
getting
Yeah,
sucked
yeah,
off on the
yeah.
couch
Something
together
awful.
watching football. That
Oh,
videos
yeah.
had the source.
Oh yeah.
You need the magic touch to find stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, so none of us had that magic touch. So then there was one person there who didn't know what we were talking about, so we were trying to explain it to them. Shoes goes, "Look, it was." Sorry, my cat just jumped on something. He's like, "Look, he was like this. He goes up and he's like, oh, don't come near me. I'm gonna do it." And he's like, holding, bro, he's screaming in this bar. He's
Oh
my
screaming in this bar.
God.
He's like, "Look, I'm gonna do it." And he's like fucking like pumping a shotgun into his mouth,
It's
screaming.
just even the gun.
Didn't
he
he have a
used.
pistol?
it was a
Yeah.
Magnum. And
Not
he's
even
just, he's,
close.
just-
Kurt
he's
Cobain.
screaming,
He's
like
like-
going like this, like fake crying, like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it." And we're all like, "Bro, come on, dude, what are you doing?" And he's just like scream crying at the thought of this man blowing his head off on live
Oh my
television.
god.
But it was
That's amazing.
just a couple
That's
cum
awesome.
shoes updates because
Yeah.
it's the first
That's
time I've seen him in
I'm
forever,
very
and he's
glad
just
I heard that.
yeah, he's
Something
just
from this man
the
have
same
never
old
changed.
cum shoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
he hasn't changed the lick.
The
That's
same
awesome.
cum
Yeah.
shoes you knew and loved. You knew as a kid.
Before he
Wait.
left, did you go like, oh, let me top you off real quick?
Dude, James, anytime you widen,
You're looking a
anytime
little
James
low
widen
there,
his
buddy.
eyes, it kind of scares me because they pop out from his face
Yeah,
all of a
You
sudden.
can see them like so
so
clearly.
scary,
Yeah.
so white.
yeah, that's crazy.
I look like Jack Nicholson, like in the fucking.
Yeah, dude, you
Shining,
look like
yeah.
actually insane.
Sack
wait.
Nicholson.
Anointing.
He wasn't telling me I looked like someone at his work. He was telling me I looked like he went to that Yu-Gi-Oh con or whatever a
Yeah.
few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he told me, please look this up. I'll look it up and I'll send it in chat for all of the see your reveals. He told me I looked like the original voice actor for Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm going to find the picture that he fucking wait,
Oh
don't
my
like, no, dude, I'm
God.
gonna fucking
Oh okay, yeah.
everyone's gonna look at it at the same time. Boy,
I'm looking at guest
original.
chat right now.
I found the image. The event, I forget what it's called. It wasn't Comic-Con, but it was
Comic-Con.
Collecticon or some shit. It was
Sure.
like
Kamala.
it was like Pokemon,
Kamala Khan,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
yeah.
like all that shit that people like card games and collectibles like
TCG.
Magic the Gathering and everything. Like
Yeah.
it was that in New York. So he went
so
mostly
fun.
for Yu-Gi-Oh, but this is so apparently because this is the picture that he showed me. This is the voice actor for Meowth from Pokemon.
A little bit different.
This is who he earnestly was screaming that I looked like. He's
Bro,
so
what the
excited.
That looks
He's so
nothing
excited
alike.
to show me.
That does not
Dude, that's
not at
awesome.
all.
He was so excited to show me that.
Just some guy.
That's
Yeah,
just a
that's
guy.
dude.
Just a dude, yet.
This is literally some guy.
You've got, like,
Doplex,
you
I
look like
found a
this.
guy that looks exactly like you. Is
Yo, you're a guy. This is a guy. He looks like
They're
you.
both
You're a
guys,
man.
right?
You're both guys. You
It's
both have the same
hair color
chromosome.
as you.
If it was somebody else, like I would have thought that it was a joke, but I just know the sincerity in Cum Shoes'
Yeah.
voice. Like he just genuinely thought that I
It is a good
looked
bit,
like this
though.
man.
Just tells
Oh,
people
he's so
honestly
funny.
you yeah.
Yeah.
If it was intentional, very funny, but it's not, which is also funny.
That's
Which
kind
is,
of
yeah,
funny.
even-
in a
even
weird
more
way.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
But,
funnier.
but not in
Yeah.
front of his face. It's funny to us.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Table read
Table-
time.
Table reads.
Speaking of voice actors,
We're about to be that. Welcome back to Dark Light, fucking whatever this thing's called.
welcome back to Big Note.
Welcome back
Big
to
Note.
Life Note. Chapter 7. Not last chapter now. Thanks for loving my story. And the crit, I will stoop putting notes in brackets, except this one, lol.
Lol.
Boom! The nuclear
We bring
bomb
the
went off
boom
like a
to
bomb
you.
and blew up the street and some houses and a car too.
What the fick was that? What the
Bellowed Dark, putting his cloths on.
I was probably just a dog or a bomb or something. Come back to dad.
Said Misa, Sayu, Light's mom, and that girl from the bus, who were having a seven-some in the basement bed to hide from Soichiro.
Yo.
But Dark jumped out the window and fell like 20 feet and landed on a barbecue which was on. But he was hard, so he didn't catch fire, and he ate a burger as he looked at the big hole that the bomb had made in the road.
Wait, hang on. He doesn't
It's a
catch
little bit
fire because he's hard? His penis is hard, so he doesn't catch fire? Is that what I'm reading?
Oh, I didn't even
I don't
think
know the
his-
lore on
his
this. This
penis.
is I just walked
I thought he
into
was just
something
like
crazy here.
generally hard.
Fuck!
He screamed, spitting bits of burger all over Light's dad, who had come to to see what had happened
It
to.
would come on his face.
My car!
Light's dad scream, looking at the... What the fuck? Light's dad scream, looking at the scratch in the paint that the nuclear bomb had made. Dark put on a spacesuit and stepped out through a hole. It was the biggest hole Hay had ever seen, because it was as big as a bus and nearly as deep. The middle was all radioactive. Wait, say that like Imagine Dragons.
Radioactive.
Radioactive.
I told you it's done radioactive.
I'm waking up to the big nuclear
Slap
bomb.
my nuts.
I fall on the grill and I don't get burned because I'm hard. So we had to make sure he didn't stand in the radioactive that had covered green stuff in... Wait, what the fuck? I'm having a fucking aneurysm. Jesus Christ. The middle was all radioactive, so we had to make sure he didn't stand in the radioactive that had covered stuff in green. In the middle was a tall, slimy man covered in green with a magic death note.
Damn, a new death note has
Radioactive
entered
sounds
the
like
chat.
a part of the vaginal organ.
Yo,
The
fuck
radioactive.
me and my radioactive.
Your radioactive
labia.
is
Wherever those are, am I right, fellas?
expanding.
Amen, brother.
Hello, I am YouTuber.
The man said, being all creepy because he had dead in the bomb and what the fuck, and was a ghost. Hey!
Use your life note to save me before I die.
So Dirk saved him and life noted him back to life.
That's a big mistake.
He screamed, throwing him at him.
Dark! No!
Shouted Light's mom. She got it from Dark, what she never got from Soichiro. Nad, his creepy mustache, had sexed loads of times a day now, and if he died, then she'd have to go back to sexting other people.
Damn.
Man.
Don't die! I get from you what I've never got from Soichiro and his creepy mustache.
What the hell? What are you saying about my mustache?
Then Yatsuba got a gun and fired fast at Dark, but he was too fast and missed and shot a light instead, and everything went at Dark.
Not the character light, just an
I
actual
shot
light.
the
Like an actual
like a
beam
light
of
fixture. Okay.
Yeah, just a bulb.
I failed my master.
Yatsuba said to L.
Don't worry. I will send you again, and if I don't kill you because I'm so damn mad.
Said a mysterious detective.
But first, I will send my apprentice, and he has gray hair.
Just like you, from that picture you showed us.
You gotta know he's got, true.
Where is he?
He is near.
When will he come?
The time is near.
Will he beat Drag once for all? Wait, what the fuck? Will he beat Drag once and for all?
Dark's end is near.
What's his name? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas?
His name is...
Then the phone rang, and it was the magic phone. At talked to the president. How's it going, L?
You're one of my favorite guys.
I heard about the life note. I just wanted to make sure to check.
Beautiful life note.
Beautiful note, the best note I've ever seen.
Yes, Mr. President. Near is dead. I'll send my new apprentice instead then. Send him in an Air Force One.
Air Force One.
The Air Force One.
They won.
They do be
Thank
winning.
God.
They do be win. That's facts. Yeah.
L turned back into Yatsuba.
His name is Hal Linder.
Then a plane landed. It was the Air Force. Hal walked in and toked out his gun.
Damn, he token it out.
I will shoot Dark and he will die. Well, my name is Hal Linder.
Using a teleport note L had found in Russia, he teleported back to Light's house in Americia. He gotted the gun and shot Dark, and he died.
Really quick. Does anyone who's watched Death Note, is there life notes and teleport notes,
No.
or are they just
No.
making
I don't
me-
think so.
Oh,
This is
Just
all
Death
made
Note.
up.
There's literally
that's
just,
fire. I really like that. It's just anything you
Death
want
Note.
to do, there's another notebook for it.
Yeah,
And
I do
somehow
like
they've
it as a
collected
concept.
all of the notebooks.
Guys, I got the gay sex note. No!
Just the guy going into the bathroom, like, kind of like
Writing
sneakily
down
going
some-
in.
Timothy.
Hey man, what's your name?
Timothy Chalamet.
Just Gary,
He's like at the
Gary
Oscars, like,
sucks
I
me
gotta
off.
go now. Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta go fuck some guy at the Outback Steakhouse.
No, that wasn't me.
Shouted Dark, running.
That was my brother, Light Yagami.
There was a minute quiet for Light. Then he got life noted back.
Phew! I thought I was a boner there.
What the fuck?
We all thought that.
Said Misa and stopped hugging him because he wasn't one.
I have also failed.
Said Hal.
Then I will send my last agent.
Meanwhile, Light and Dark and Misa and Sayu and Light's mom and the girl from the bus had gone back in the basement and were naked and sexing and stuff. Suddenly, Soichiro jumped in.
No! My wife, my daughter, my son, and my other son who is an evil guy, and his girlfriend, and the girl from the bus, all sexing together.
That's
So good. That's so good.
The bus.
Got a big bus pass.
Try to understand.
Said Light's mom, getting up. Then she knew she was naked and put on a vest.
Okay, but only because I love you.
Soichiro said and hugged them, all except the girl from the bus, who fled a bit left out. Suddenly, she took like 5 guns out from under her pillow and pointed them to everyone.
What the fuck?
How is she
She's holding a
like,
stack of guns.
I'm gonna be honest, this is what they get for trusting a bus person.
Let's stay calm and not do anything rash.
Shreked Light, dancing around like a little girl. She pulled the gun and a bullet came out. Everything went all Matrixy, and Light's mom could only watch in horror as the bullets came and hit Dark, and they died.
Tell my mom I love her. Yo, fam, Dark is dead and the world is safe.
Said the girl from Amithibus, teleporting back to L. She was a hero and got on TV and stuff, and there was a parade for her.
That's cool.
Everyone was happy except for a few sad people, and they were all called Yagami, except Misa, who was not called Yagami, but she was called Anime, and that's quite close.
That's true. That is pretty close. It's almost the
It's
same
not
word.
even-
Yeah, that's facts.
Not even.
Yeah.
But one in the Shinigami world,
Now I've become the new king of the Shinigami.
Oh,
roared
yeah.
Dark as he shot blood and took his royal death note and blood
No.
bananas.
Before I die, do one thing for me. Give me a blood banana.
No.
Banana.
Banana.
Oh, banana. So Blood ate a blood banana and died happy.
Now, time to make a few changes around here.
Said Dark, turning into a Shinigami. He was as big as a bus and was wearing leather pants which didn't hide his super big man thingy, which was the size of a bus and twice as wide. Yo, he got a big cock.
Twice as wide.
Looks like some hyperinflation.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
His hair was every color of the rainbow, but only in dark black like oil or something. He was what? His 79 eyes all burned a different shed of red, except one which was gold because it contained the tiny good part of his soul. Interesting, okay. His death note changed too. It turned rainbow black like his oily hair and got new words on it, and they said everything note. Come on.
It's like a bagel.
The rare everything note.
Bagel.
It's got all of the seasonings.
Poppy seed note. Garlic note.
Sesame.
Salt note.
Onion.
Onion powder note.
Onion powder note.
Now I can do everything.
He mumbled. This must be continued! Chapter 8. Some slashing in this chap. Thanks for reading. This chapter has some slashing in it. And also, some on drink some wine. Do not read if you hate alcohol. Also,
No.
thanks. Do not read if you hate alcohol. Also, thanks
Alcohol?
to everyone for loving my story. And also for the reviews, except for the hatters who thought there were trolls in this fic. There are no trolls, though. I may do a goblin one. I may do a Gulbin one day. More reviews, please. Also, review. The world of the Shinigami was very cold, except for the hot bits, and also some bits that were alright. And that was where Dark was,
Describes Earth.
because he was the new king of the Shinigami.
Bow before your new king, punny mortals.
Punny mortal. Punny. Dark said, in a very kingish way. All the other Shinigami bowed their heads off because they loved him so much in a non-sexy way, except the women. They cried.
I am not dark anymore. From now on, my name will be Duak.
Holy shit, he converted to Islam.
I turned Muslim.
Yeah, he converted. Let's go.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
He's
like
brother
fucking-
Duark now.
Everyone did the new name. Wait, what the fuck? Everyone did the new name dance. And then there was a feast with 12 turkeys and a pig and a soup made from blood bananas. And this was served with blood wine
only
and not
blood was here,
alcoholic
man.
blood wine for the kiddies.
He would have loved
and
it.
also there was a mineral
would've
water
loved it.
too. They were in the They were in the big cafeteria of the palace, and the walls were made gold, but it was red gold, made of bones and brains and other organs. Duark got it up and made some toast.
I would like to thank the bus girl who shoot me because thanks to her, I am no king of the Shinigami. And none of this would have happened without of her because I would not be dead, or at least as dead as I am, which is not very because I am a Shinigami.
Because I said I got it.
They cheered, and then a DJ came on.
Yo!
They all danced the night away to some beats. The next morning, Duark climbed out of his royal bed with the 400 women he had sexted with naked last night. He looked out of his window at New York and said,
I will go home.
and he jumped out the window and landed in the neighborhood. Loads of people screamed, and some more went poop in their pants. There was a million
They
feet
sharted in their
monster
bed.
now in the city, and his name was Duark.
People, I menu. Sorry.
The DJ's just following him through the city.
Yeah, I was
playing
gonna say,
shit.
yeah, this is the next day, I'm pretty sure.
He echoed and blew up a tower so people would listen and not just run and scream a lot, which they were. The stopped and turned and looked at him, and everyone was amazed by how handsome he was, speckly the women.
I have come to get to revenge on the one who killed me, and his name is Lee.
Lee! Back at He Hotel, Watari, who was not dead because he had CPR, was watching Lost when suddenly there was a new news flash. A monster was attacking New York, and that minster was Duark. He ran over the building and jumoed over the couch and a fire and found himself in Elle's room.
Master!
He roared Britishly.
No.
He roared bristily.
Bristly?
Yeah.
I like how my
that you
brain
still
still
knew what was
Yeah. That foolish wanker Daruk is in New York and he's killing some poor sods.
Bro, this poor author picked the hardest name for them to type ever.
Yeah, no.
They're all like
That's
a
the
different
They
fourth
absolutely
iteration
fucked
of
themselves.
Yeah,
Dark.
the fucking apostrophe moves every time he types it.
Dark. Then he gasped, all scandal said and stuff. Elle was in bed sexing, and the person he was sexing was Light. Atari watched for a few minutes and then said,
Well, what do you have here, Master? Hang on. Well, what do we have here? Master L is wanking with my good fellow Light. Oh, dear God, save the Queen.
Save the Queen.
Classic.
They were all embarrassed and finished up fastly and got dressed.
That was good, and also quite sexy.
There we go. Quiet, sexy.
I love a bitch who's quiet, sexy.
Same here.
That damn right.
Ain't that
Strong
right,
silent.
gentlemen?
A Loki hit her. She takes her glasses off. Side light as Tay got in the helicopter and flew fast to the city where Duark was fighting.
Thank you. I tried hard, and you were also sexing well too.
Mumbled Elle as they went over the Hudson and could see where Duark was. What the fuck, dude? Mumbled Elle as they went over the Hudson and could see where Duark was, and he was tall. There was fire and smoke, and then they saw that he was pantless because he was busy sexing again. This
God
shit is, I
damn it.
literally cannot fucking read this. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, my bloody eyes! Thank the Queen none of the wee nippers can see this chap making an ass of himself by the forkinations.
Dark reached in his pockets and pulled out a big black shiny book that
Famous
shined
Twitch
in the big
streamer
sun,
pockets.
like oil or gas or that paint you get on cars sometimes.
That's true, you do get it on cars sometimes.
That is, they do be on cars
They
sometimes.
do be like that.
By Jove, he has a darn everything note. That tit is taking the piss now.
He got out a pen, and it was a Shinigami pen. The big bit was made of the leg bone of an elephant, and the end was made of gold. The ink was blood, but it was mixed with oil to make it black and shiny. There were skulls and stuff on it, and also eyeballs, which could read everything you made and say it was spelled right. He wrote fast. The helicopter bows up.
We must get the wank out of the sodding contraception.
What?
And Watari held a parachute and jumped out. Elle and Light joined him just before a helicopter exploded.
What the fucking piss do we do?
I have a plane.
Yo.
Flying in New York with a plane. Yeah.
What could
Say those two towers. Chapter 9. Sayu gets a plane. I got 15. Wait.
No.
I got 5, 10, 100 views on this fic. Thanks for the readings. You guys are rock. Also, I just read Twilight. It's all girly, but Emmett is badass. Chaos was happening in New York City.
That's actually Chow's.
Oh, you're.
Or Chow.
was happening
leave
in
that
New
in,
York
brother.
City, where everyone was running about like mad because of the monster that was going crazy and taking out some buildings and some dudes too. That monster was Dark Yagami, who was called Daurk, but is not, author's note, it was too hard to spell, lol. Explosions were happen, and one of them was a plane. Falling from the plane, fast like a brick, was L and Light and Atari, who had parachutes.
How did I get in this mess, lover?
Asked L, and they shot past a skyscraper because they were gay and did slash.
Well, Light replied, it all started when I met my brother, Doc Yamiga. Little hell did I know, he was none other than Kira, and killed Mello and stole his clothes, and came to America with a royal death note and killed some dudes, and my sister was a lesbian, and then beat you and became a Shinigami. Shit.
Bro, lesbian is one of the best.
Girl is a lesbian.
Lesbian is awesome.
We're going to be googling some lesbian porn.
Lesbian porn. Author's note. In case you forgot, which you shouldn't because it was awesome, but a long time ago, so you may forgot.
Forgot what?
Forgot what?
I have no fucking clue.
Everything I just very clearly explained.
Yeah, that, you
Yeah,
know,
the
that's true. That's my
lesbian.
bad. I got a little lost
Yeah,
there.
right.
Enough of your ruddy flashbackery, you sodding asses.
Said the Brit.
Brit.
Said the Brit man, getting pissed off. They landed in the street and ran to his other plane, which was a Harrier jump jet. It was painted with all pink and lame and not badass like Dark's jump jet. Which was black and had skull and crossbones and a turbo and a spoiler.
He got a spoiler on it. That's fucking sick.
It had a turban and a spoiler.
He straight piped it.
Yeah, on a
Bro's
jet.
playing Midnight Club 2.
Got a loud ass muffler on it, dude. It's awesome.
They rocketed into the sky like a rocket and landed on Dark's giant dude thingy, which was big enough to land a plane on. So they did.
Brother.
Stop!
Screamed Light like a girl.
Listen, you fucking wanker.
Dark listened to Watari because he was a bad arse and wielding 2 sniper rifles, 1 in each hand.
Tell us what the wank you are bloody doing.
Just throwing wank and everything.
He
It's
really
just
does.
make it
There's like
British,
I heard
yeah.
British guys say wanker once, and he gets to say it all the time now.
Dark said in his Shinigami-est voice,
I am the new king of the Shinigami and has the everything note.
Watari gasped.
Not the soddy everything note.
What's that do, Gramps?
Asked L, who was also Watari's grandkid, but he only told him this not on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case you're
Cool,
wondering.
thanks for the exposition.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah.
that.
Legend tells of a book owned by the Shinigami which can do whatever the buggery its owner wants. Dark is using it in a way that we will soon lean.
This is making lean.
We got the
Cooking
lean.
it up.
He said all that holding a
Walk note.
double fucking styrofoam cup.
They flew up to his shoulder and looked at the book he was holding and writing stuff in. He didn't have a pen big enough, so he was using a nuclear missile filled with blood as
What
ink.
happened to the
and-
other pen?
I don't know.
It got lost.
Just explain a pen.
He
Like
got rid of
two-
it off screen.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Filled with blood as ink, and the writing was all red and green with blood and nuclears. And he
True.
had written,
I had take over the world in 5 minutes.
and his watch only had 7 seconds to go.
This Jerry Seinfeld and
I was hoping you'd do that.
Getting nuked.
Screamed L as he glomped Light, and they sexted for 7 seconds.
Hell
Then there was a big bang. When the smoke cleared, Dark was king of the world. He started crying with happy, but then stopped and man cried instead, which was more manly.
I am so awesome.
Everyone agreed and huged him, except for one person who was flying towards him in a black jump jet with spoilers and a turbo, and it was his jump jet, and it had been stolen by someone. We will learn in about a pentagraph or so. Dark was wearing a crown and a robe and a big cod piece that hid his dainty parts.
We failed, you godwank sods!
Watari Britished, dropping all his snipper guns and crying on the floor.
Don't worry,
British.
I will pay you well because you were my brother and you were my best friend and you were his grandpa.
And Light become the president, and L became the emperor of Japan because he was Japanish, and Watari was the queen of England and also Scotland.
I like in this universe, though, Ireland is finally free.
Then a Harriet jump jet screamed into view and shot a bunch of nuclear missiles. Dark tried to write
Destroy the nuclears.
Story the nuclear.
story. But he accidental blew up his pen instead because it was nuclear. They hit him and stuff. When that back to normal, they were. Oh my god, dude! Fuck me, Jesus Christ!
Oh, I will.
Hold on, I gotta like recalibrate my fucking brain. They hit him and stuff. When that back to normal, there was a whoosh and a bang and some little bangs and a whole bunch of magics going off at once.
No!
Roared Watara when he stooped being the queen.
That's for everyone.
Said a girl in the cab of the jet, and everyone cheered except for peeps who thought Dark was sexy, which was quite a lot of people, but most peeps thought the girl in the cab was even sexier, and it was Sayu.
The army hired me to fight you and kill you.
Sayu muttered over the speaker.
So I stole your jet and shot you, and now I'm queen of the Shinigami.
Then she got giant, and Dark went normal-sized. She was as big as a tower and had a big chest, which was so big it covered the sun.
Damn. I need me some sun-covering titties for real.
Dark stumbled and said,
I thought you loved me.
No, I'm lesbian. Remember, I love Misa and only you as a bother, but not a lesbian.
but not a lesbian.
Not a lesbian.
Not a lesbian.
Stay tuned for the new chapter, which will be Fight of the King and Queen of the Shinigami. It will more awesome yet, and more sexings, which this chapter forgot.
Thank fuck for that.
Chapter 10. Dark goes to France.
Huge.
No, Shinigami fight, that idea was dumb. This is cool though. Car chases, woo! Meanwhile, in France, it was a sunny day. Some birds were high in the trees and making happy noises. Then, explosion.
What was that?
What was that?
They all asked in French. It was a mystery.
Who reads this? It doesn't say narrator. It just is back in the New York.
Oh, yeah. I can do this one if you want.
Yeah, give me your best New York accent.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Well, that was cool. I liked that.
That was great. Back in the New York, Sayu was mega-sized. And leaning over Dark, she poked him up and held him, and he wiggled like a bugly man.
I will bring you to justice.
She coughed and dropped him on L, who got some hands cuff and cuffed him. They put Dark in a straitjacket and a blindfold and one of those wheelamajigs from Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. That's a good title.
But before he could go to the police car to go to the new house of his, which was the prison, Dark pulled a trick out of his sleeves. He took the everything note and writ,
Go back in, Tim.
4 days ago in France. Dark landed in Hey Past and looked at some French dudes and also some French chicks. He was in Franks.
Okay, this is how you conjugate words in French. You put ez, but
Yeah.
it's an English
Yeah, it's
word,
like-
and then two just means you. So,
Yeah, it's like in Spanish where
Wache.
you just put ito at the fucking end of everything.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Watch where you are going.
That's great. I like
As
that.
full as French.
Yeah, that was really good. A man screamed at him, driving a cab. He was in the street.
Fuck you.
Tua, spit on that thing.
Fuck Tua. There we go. Fuck Tua. Spit on that thing.
Very nice.
Exploded Dark and looked at the clock. It was nearly 3 o'clock. He knew Nier was in the town today, and he dead mystery, only it would not be a mystery anymore because Dark was going to do it. Do what?
He was gonna
He
do it,
went
dude.
to a gun shop and bought a snipper rifle and a bunch of bullets. He only netted one because he was a good shot. but you can't buy one bullet. So he had to buy a whole box. The rest he would put on eBay or something when he was done.
Can't buy one bullet. I think you can buy one bullet.
I love the idea of going to a like
You can't buy
like
one
a shotgun and one shell. Just being like,
Give me
just got
one.
Just got to deal with
And
one.
the guy
thing.
has to do the check where it's like, so you're not like using
You're
this, you're not in like a
suicidal.
rage right now.
just
You're
want
not
one.
using this for anything.
No,
I just want
I'm
one.
only gonna need one bullet, man.
Trust me, man, I won't
need
miss.
one bullet.
Then he climbed the Eiffel Tower to the top secret floor where no one knew about and got his snipe out and looked for Near. He saw him near, get it, a hotel, but he had bodyguards and was safe for now.
Bro, I honestly didn't get it until like 5 seconds. Like, I didn't know why you said get it. I thought that was Tom yelling get or
Oh,
Like an
right.
ad-lib?
That's what I thought too.
Get it!
Yeah.
Get it! Damn, something has changed. He knows I kill him, so he's looking out for me.
He stayed up the tower all night, except when he went down for supper and got some croissants.
Incredible.
Croissants. It's a tip of French cake made of bread. Is that true?
Mad of
No.
bread. No.
Mad of bread.
It's just bread.
The next day, Near came out of the hotel,
This is my chance.
explained Dark at the top of his lunges. He pulled the trigger, but Near pulled out a Nerf. He's not allowed a real gun because he's a kid, but his Nerf fires real bullets.
So it is a real gun.
So that's a real
It's a good
gun.
loophole.
It operates.
Yeah. And shot the bullets out, and also the scope of the sniper.
Fuck. He's seen me.
Bellowed Dark and jumped out the tower and laned in the river Thames. He got out and saw Near.
Wrong
he
city.
Completely wrong city. He stole the cab from a dude who said,
Get there back here to fuck. I don't want.
and speeded down the lane and hit some barrels that blew up and made fire and wind and blew a lady's skirt. A laddie's skirt, and he could see her
like a little
pants, and they
boy.
were French.
Thank God.
It's a laddie, like a little boy.
Yeah, a little Irish boy, a little Scottish boy.
You can't catch me.
Rofeld Near as he got in a NASCAR and vroomed away.
Yeah.
I'm in me mom's NASCAR.
There was action and guns shot, and a bullet nearly hit Dark, but he did a nitro and dodged it, and it hit a French bread instead, so everyone was okay.
Thank God.
Thank
Classic.
Christ.
The only thing this guy fucking knows about France is Eiffel Tower, two es, and bread.
And bread.
And bread. And
Big
croissants.
bread mode.
Yeah, and croissants.
Croissants.
Yeah, cross.
A guy started throwing knives at the car, but the cab was knife-proof. Dark
cars
grabbed
are.
one and
Thank
throwed
God.
it
I
back.
think most cars are pretty knife proof these
Yeah,
days.
they're pretty knife-proof. Dark grabbed one and throwed it back, and it hit the guy, and he blooded and died. And there was so much blood, Dark's car went red. Near did an handbrake turnaround the Mona Lisa church and smashed a window and drived through, beeping to scare peeps away.
What is the Mona Lisa Church? Is he talking
I
about
think
the
she's
fucking...
thinking of the
not
Notre
real.
Dame.
Oh, is
The
that
Oh,
Notre
the Notre
Dame.
Dame. I thought he's...
But the
okay,
Mona
yeah.
Lisa's in the Louvre.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
Louvre.
so it's they're both in Paris, but
Oh, because he's just confused.
tu will payer for this.
The priest swore as he looked at the smashed window and the other car, which was red, jumping through it fastly. They went real fast down the aisle, flashing their lights and shooting at each other. Dark pressed a magic button, and a machine gun came out and loads of bullets smashed Near's NASCAR. Lucky or unlucky for Dark, it was a bulletproof NASCAR.
Classic.
Oh, thank God.
They do make
yeah.
all of them bulletproof these days.
Yeah.
With all the open carry motherfuckers at NASCAR
Right.
events, they gotta
Yeah.
keep it locked down.
Down in Arkansas. They were almost out the church and ran through the doors and found themselves burning rubber on the streets, on the struts outside. They were all stony and old, and Dark was getting stoned.
I will turbo.
Huge.
He hollered and turboed like he'd never turboed before. He rammed Near, bang! Again, bang!
Stop with that. I just finished. I just finished paying for this fucker.
Mexican too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all
just
goes
dope
back to
places,
Mexico.
young people.
It's a little bit of Asian Mexi fusion.
Near squeaked like a mouse driving a Massacre. There were some lights ahead, and they were red because it was the red light district. Author's note, that means a place with sexy laddies? Then there was another
Jesus.
light, which was red, but it was a traffic light. Author's note, I do not think the France have these, but it makes my chase cool, so whatevs. Whoosh! They whooshed through. A car skiddied to stop and hit another, and that hit another. They all hit a tanker, and it was carrying nuclears. So when it went up, it made a massive fireball that chased Near and Dark down the streets, burning everything in its path.
No!
I must
faster!
Near and Dark chanted and span round a corner. It was magic fire, so it could go round corners. They both had to use all their turbos, which made them so they flew over the Thames and laned on the highway, and they were going the wrong way.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh God. They dogged around cars who beeped at them, and they kept going like 300 kilometers an hour. Author's note, kilometer is France for miles.
That's true,
That's true.
actually. They use
That's
that
true.
over
That's
there.
true.
That's true.
Yeah. Dark saw a sexy chick, and he waved to her, and she stopped and loped at the sexy dude and crashed, so Dark rescued her fast.
Gracias, a forte je was mort.
Author's note, France for dead.
J'aime apple, Naomi.
Jim Apple. That is
Apple.
The name's Jim Apple.
Naomi, did you die in the cupboard sexting in chapter 4?
Yo, it's getting meta. What the
Fourth
fuck?
wall broken.
that's like the sixth wall.
No, that was Takada dressed as me.
Author's note, in case you forget.
But how will we catch him? He is near
Get it?
the Channel Tunnel, and then he can go to London. I am from London. I am from London.
Load on.
I am from London.
She replied and showed him her knickers with a CK. Author's
Whoa!
note, English for panties, which had the British flag on them.
That's pretty
British
sexy, I
people
can't
have
lie.
I believe you. Let's put this plane into action.
He yelled as they floored into the tunnel to Eggland.
I
Eggland.
love England. Oh no, my camera died.